Hey, my friends, it's me, Pastor Rich, and I want to save you money. I want to show you an incredible opportunity to get some great vegetarian food and incredible Christian books at a discount. So, what am I talking about? What am I promoting today? Well, this is my unofficial Carolina ACBC sale promo. You see, every year in the summertime, there is a major sale, a major discount on what our local Adventist Christian Books Center sells and offers for you. So they do this at their local store in Charlotte, and also every year they do it at the big, awesome camp meeting. It's a week long at the end of May and beginning of June at Lake Junaluska. Well, that event has been canceled, so we're extending opportunities to access these sales. And so what's going to happen this year, if we do this every year in a way, but we really want to especially emphasize it this year since there wasn't that physical Lake Junaluska event, that guys, you can drive as close as your nearest Seventh-day Adventist church if you're here in the Carolinas and order ahead of time a week before the event, then pick up your stuff like you're going to Walmart pickup and get access to this awesome stuff. So let me show you the details on how you could do that. There is your number there on the screen. You can browse the material at AdventistBookCenter.com, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what we can access already. There is a physical catalog that was mailed out. I received it. When I looked through it, I saw some good stuff, and so I wanted to point that out to all of our friends and family, whether you have a catalog or not. So you can order the food online at CarolinaACBC.com, or you can go ahead and call the number given down here to purchase any of the books for the special price. Call the number 1-800-366 or the 704 and pay ahead of time, and then you could pick up your books and Florence, any of these locations, any of these times. But Florence, South Carolina, if you're in my area down there, at 1:15 on June 11th, be here in the parking lot by then. They'll be there no longer than 15 minutes just to drop off your orders. You have the proper name, you can pick it up, and then you head out. And it'll be the same at Lumber River at the 21st of June, a Sunday at 3 o'clock. You'll need to order this a week ahead of time and pay a week ahead of time. Get access to awesome stuff. So, I want to be sure that you guys get the good stuff. So I want to talk to you a little bit of the good stuff that stood out to me. So I'm going to talk about some food. I'm going to talk about some books. There's going to be all types of food, all types of books. Let's talk about the vegetarian food options that can be made available to you through this sale. So if you're going to do the bookmobile pickup option, that is the only way you're going to access the vegetarian food options. You can find ways to order and have shipped to you the books, even with those deals. But if you want the veggie food, you're going to have to go ahead and do that pickup from the church. Bookmobile is what they call it, option. So here's my veggie meat recommendations. Here's what I get every year from this sale. I get Big Frank's, Fried Chick, and Butler's soy curls. What are these things? Big Frank's is a large vegetarian hot dog. It's a wheat and gluten based. It's pretty tasty. Definitely a treat, health value wise, but none of the cholesterol, not near the same cholesterol levels you can have with a meat. Fried chick, very similar, very tasty. It's more of like a savory, almost beefy chicken-like thing. It's not really supposed to be meat. It's just this other tasty thing. I enjoy it very much. And the Big Frank's also good for hot dog spread. But lastly, I want to talk about Butler's soy curls. They're incredible, super vegetarian substitute. The other two are great, but this one's a super veggie substitute because it's like white rice versus brown rice. This is made from whole soybeans, and it's not like a nasty big green bean. It very much has very little flavor to it. You can season up and make it as delicious as you like. It's incredible for making curled pulled chicken, barbecue chicken. You put it and make a tasty curry. You can make it like a little fried chicken thing. It's so good and very healthy compared to other veggie food options. I recommend ordering Butler's soy curls. You won't see it in the catalog, but he'll sell it to you. Check that out. Put it on your order. Here are some books that are going to transform your lives for theology and understanding God, both by the incredible Ty Gibson, The Sonship of Christ by Ty Gibson, and The Heavenly Trio, a new one. So last summer, The Sonship of Christ came out, and maybe before then, man, oh man, is that good. This book has transformed and really just helped answer a lot of questions I've had about what it means for Jesus to be the Son of God and his divinity and how that all connects in. This is very well done, very biblically done, very reasonably, sensibly, down-to-earthly done. Guys, check out this book. I got 2 copies myself. I really recommend you order it and check it out. And I really especially recommend you read The Heavenly Trio by Todd Gibson. In some ways, it's a sequel because it goes into the full Trinity, but you don't need to have read the first to read this one. It's its own standalone book. I look forward to seeing more about what the Trinity, what God being 3 in 1 means for his character and love and everything else that flows from it. I've already been blessed by what I've heard Ty preach about that. I'm curious what else is in this book. So guys, check those out in order to look deeper into God's beauty and his character and understand his word better. Now let's talk about a book that helps you as a Seventh-day Adventist human live and relate to other people. It's a cool book. It's called The Pocket Dictionary for Understanding Adventism. It is by the great Michael Campbell, one of our awesome Seventh-day Adventist historians, and he teaches at our seminary. If you have the physical catalog, it's on page 3, and here's the description for it. This handy reference guide provides a look at what it means to be Adventist in North America, both in doctrine and culture. It includes an alphabetical list of terms and jargon, perfect for new believers and friends of members. Guys, check out this book. I'm going to check it out. I think it's going to be good. I thought you'd find it interesting. Well, hey, let me also tell the next category is those who are fans of Ellen G. White, who love her writings, who love how they bring her close to them, the reader close to Jesus, and want to learn more about what's been going on and things about the life and the experience and the ministry of this person who God has used to bring people closer to Jesus. 2 books by George Knight, Ellen White's Afterlife and Prophets in Conflict. Prophets in Conflict deals with showing how Ellen White is quite different from someone she's compared to, which is Joseph Smith, the proclaimed prophet of the Mormon Church. And this book helps deal with some misunderstandings and differentiate the 2 of them. And also Ellen White's Afterlife, the picture shown here. Both books are shown on page 6. This book, here's a description, examines the delightful fictions about Ellen White in the 1960s, the troubling facts uncovered in the 1970s, and the enlightening research of the 1980s and beyond. So this helps us see what we've been learning more about Sister White to help us better appreciate how God used her. So in the Adventist history category, I deeply recommend both those books. And then there's an incredible storybook I'm going to recommend to you about a man's story of coming to Jesus more fully. It's called Darkness Will Not Overcome by Pastor Richie Halverson. It is the journey, this says, journey with a pastor's son as he slides into a life of opioid addiction and crime before accepting Jesus, getting clean, and following in his Father's footsteps. I love reading the testimony stories of others because it helps me reflect more on how he's leading in my life and wants to lead me further. This is a great gospel preacher in the Adventist church. I think his story is going to be a blessing and probably going to pull you closer to Jesus as well. So I recommend that story. And there's also a really good looking cookbook recommended for us on page 10 if you got this little guide book. I know what it's called. It'll come to me in a minute what it's called. But here's the cookbook. It is the Earthy Canvas Vegan Cookbook by Dr. KAZZI. I don't know if I can keep the steak or not. Here's her description. Dr. KAZZI finds inspiration for her delicious, healthy recipes from her Middle Eastern heritage, education, and career. You'll find maximum flavor and nutrition via it says plant-based foods, but I'm done reading. Full nutrition, full flavor. That's me. I want to buy it. This one's one of the more expensive books you're going to find here, but I think it's going to be worth it. And lastly, and certainly not least, this is definitely the cheapest thing recommended for you. It's recommended if you're not old yet, whether you're 90 or 10. If you're not old yet, this book is something you'll enjoy. It's called Chosen. It is a comic strip, comic book, graphic novel, short story introducing you to the life of David. Guys, check it out. This looks awesome. I'm definitely going to order one. It's usually $1. It's on sale for 50 cents each. You totally want to get it. My friends, take advantage of the incredible opportunity given to you. You can go online to carolinaacbc.com for updates, for more information. But this is the info we have thus far. Go ahead and go on the website to order food online, and just carolinaacbc.com to order your food there. Or you can call in your orders at 1-800-366-1844 or 704-599-0699, and you'll get really good prices. Guys, order your stuff. It's going to be awesome, and I really recommend you use the pickup option, and where you can pick it up, your bookmobile order at any of these locations. It's going to be a good time. I'd love to see you there. But most of all, I want you to be able to connect to incredible material and some delicious food. carolinaacbc.com. Order there. But if you're not going to use that option and you want to just order online with just the shipment, you can go to ADVENTISTBookCenter.com. This was my unofficial Carolina ACBC sale promo. Don't sue me. Hope it was helpful. You guys take care.